Hello everybody, my name is Titanomas and I'm back with another video. In this video I am going to show you how to make a redstone rocket. So a redstone rocket can is basically moved by some pistons that are attached to slime blocks and some observer blocks. So first start out by taking any launch pad. The launch pad will be a 1 block plus thingy like this, and all around these pluses place observer blocks. Now on top of the observer blocks place pistons, not sticky pistons, and in the middle place a few slime blocks. Now we can break the launch pad. As you can see, the observer block is going to sense that too and trigger the piston, and that is basically how we are going to move. Now place 4 slime blocks or any block. Now after that place a observer block facing with the detector over there and place a sticky piston over the observer block like that. Now break this block, then break the slime block which gives a signal to the observer blocks, which triggers this piston and catches the slime blocks which are holding these observer blocks and pistons. So now after that place slime blocks above these pistons, if I am correct. After that place block of quartz all around this last observer block. Now place 1 block of quartz on the observer block and remove it to make your rocket fly. Now you can place another observer block and an end rod. So now your rocket is now flying. So you can add a few additions like some seating areas or something, but I like to keep it this way to keep it simple. Now there is only one problem with the rocket. So as you know, there will be a height limit for blocks for people who have whose games are completely updated, or I'm not so sure about that part, but there is a height limit that is 256 blocks, and this not even this thing can go over the height limit. So yeah, it can only go 256 blocks, and after that it will just stop. It will happen anytime soon, or it might take some time maybe. The point is that this does not go into space, as it is a block, and a block has the height limit, which is now exceeded because we can break this and then we can place another block, and it will only go 1 block more, and as you can see it's the height limit now. So how to fix this issue is to, as you all know, you might know another redstone creation called the redstone car. It is moved by a bunch of pistons, and it is sometimes pretty cool. But another way you can use this rocket is by kind of using it like a redstone car. Instead of facing it upwards, we can face it this way. So the way we do that is pick a height limit for your blocks, like so. I'm taking these many blocks, then do the same plus sign and just do the same process, but in the other way. So I am going to do that now. And remember, do not change the directions of these observer blocks or pistons, or else the rocket will have issues. And one more thing is that we cannot put too many items on this rocket, as it will be too much of a load for the pistons, and the pistons can no longer move it. So we can use this as a car by just adding a small extra. The extra is we can put a rail, or you can put it at two of the sides if you are playing with another friend. Then you can put mine carts on these rails, and then you can break the block underneath, and then the minecart will drop and you can no longer control the minecart. So you can make these minecarts go another way, like shown. Now we can place the minecarts. And now move them a bit so that they are in the right spot. And now our rocket is almost ready. All we have to do is put our block of quartz and then our end rod. So now you have kind of a redstone car, but most redstone cars can go through stuff, but this one cannot. So there's one problem. But then this one is a bit more in the air, so it is kind of an aeroplane, but it can only go one direction. So yeah, and after that you can sit in it and you can travel to wherever you want. Just do not fall off or else it will hurt badly. So the way I stop this is pretty hard. It's pretty hard to stop this thing. You can just put a block like that between the piston and the slime block, and it will stop. And you can re-trigger it after some time. So one thing I want to show you guys is that you can also make this kind of like your home. So I'm just going to clear out my inventory, and we can take a crafting table, a furnace, and a chest. We can take, do not take a shulker box as it might fall off. Actually it will fall off because I have tested these things before. So you can take maximum 3 items with you if you are using this same model, or else it would be not too much weight. So you can, I'm going to put my chest here, my crafting table, and my furnace. So if you ever want more, if you want more items in your house, which obviously you would need, you can just go on and take a shulker box and put all the items that you want. Let's say you want a brewing stand or an anvil or a grindstone, enchantment table, barrels, jukeboxes, whatever you want, stone cutters, and most importantly beds. And you can just take whatever you want on this journey, and you can place them in your shulker box. And now you can break your shulker box and get your items. And now you can, I'm just gonna take another iron rod. Now you can trigger this once more, like so, and now you can get back to sitting on it. So this way you can travel. This is the only problem with this way is it's going to be a lot slower than normally running, but it won't take hearts, or you can say health food bars. It won't if you're in survival and you're building this. So if you're in survival, you can take the blocks needed and you can craft them as, like, you can craft some few slime blocks, few pistons, a sticky piston, some observer blocks, some quartz blocks. You can go to the end and get an end rod, maybe, if you want, and then you can build this in your own survival world. And now it's going to crash into this gigantic mountain. So that is going to end this video. If you like this rocket, please hit that like button and be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. And if you like this, please leave it in the comments section below. So that is it, guys. Bye bye.